Welcome to APM Subject Matter Expert Training. If you're watching this video, it means you've been selected to fill one of the most esteemed roles among working craft in the field today. In today's video, we'll briefly discuss 8 key points that make up the responsibilities, expectations, and characteristics for an APM subject matter expert. Beginning by defining the role of a subject matter expert. An APM subject matter expert, or SME, plays a hybrid role that ensures the smooth execution of routine maintenance tasks by being the best of the best on their technology, encompassing diverse functionalities on the job. Someone with the skills and abilities to adapt to varying project requirements. And as you experience on a daily basis, every job is different. An SME may be designated as a single SME, or could be part of a crew with several SMEs. No matter what, a subject matter expert is a leader in the field with a vision to deliver the successful completion of outages with zero compromise on safety and quality while working as a direct line from the superintendent to the craft. Now that we've discussed the technical definition of what an SME is, let's look at our next key point of ongoing training and development. What you're seeing on screen is our current 2024 career path for millwrights. Before we delve too deep here, remember that this path is subject to updates, so be sure to check in often for the most current information. Now, let's take a better look at that third column for our SMEs here. We'll be reviewing the top training and experience requirements for SMEs. APM SMEs are required to have journeyman validated credentials. They must be a qualified or certified rigger. They must be a qualified or certified signaler. SMEs are required to have 1,500 APM hour work experience, minimum technology specific. SMEs will have OSHA 30 training, as well as APM SME Orientation Training through materials such as this video or in-person delivery at events like our core leadership training. So how does someone in the field get ready and stay ready? They do so by maintaining the certifications and/or qualifications listed on the SME path we just reviewed. This industry is constantly advancing and changing, and so our SMEs must keep up with these advancements. Always be diligent with your training so as to stay in alignment with any changes needed to meet industry standards. SMEs are also in a special position in the field, embedded within the craft for a clear vision of day-to-day activities. Because of this relationship with working craft members, SMEs are in a unique position to help identify the next generation of leaders, potential SMEs. Working with your superintendent, highlight and mentor those who should be considered for future leadership roles within our organization. Remember, every job is different. While qualifying as a subject matter expert on one project, you are not guaranteed a subject matter expert position on every project. Regardless of this, APM SMEs recognize and understand they are a leader on the job, and your peers are watching you. SMEs continue to set the example of professional behavior from task to task and job to job. Let's take a look at our next key point: safety, compliance, and quality assurance. These are the motivators that drive SME behavior and traits. An SME champions a culture of safety awareness and continuous improvement. SMEs are advocates for the implementation of preventative measures and corrective actions when necessary. SMEs are thorough and clear in their use of field procedures and live outage. While they clearly have the tribal knowledge that comes with the job experience, subject matter experts recognize that that isn't the driving force. We follow tried and true documentation and processes that standardize our way of excellence. SMEs show and respect a questioning attitude. This demonstrates the ability to look at every task objectively, with an eye for identifying potential issues or hazards. With that attitude comes a person who knows when and how to stop, like when a plan or a task changes from what was discussed. Subject matter experts walk the talk and are examples of mentorship on site, promoting these traits with all, but especially with those who may be newer to APM or to the work in general. All of these traits and behaviors combined means an SME is a person with a zero-tolerance approach towards safety and quality issues, prioritizing the well-being of the team and the integrity of maintenance operations. In line with that, APM subject matter experts conduct regular inspections and audits to assess compliance with safety protocols, equipment integrity, and procedural adherence, as well as hazard hunts. With safety compliance and quality assurance in mind, APM subject matter experts must have the soft skills to demonstrate their leadership and mentorship. When assigned as a working foreman during outages where a single SME is designated, SMEs oversee the operational aspects and guide the crew towards achieving those outage objectives. In instances where multiple SMEs are involved, the role of working foreman or mentor may be different, depending upon project dynamics and superintendent preference. Be sure to communicate with your superintendent to see what they may prefer. All of these day-to-day activities must be done with some key qualities, beginning with safety-centric leadership, which means prioritizing safety at all levels of the organization, from top leadership to frontline workers, to create a culture of safety excellence during outages. This can be done with effective communication, emphasizing clear, open, and honest communication channels to ensure that all team members understand their roles and safety protocols during outages. They lead by example. Leaders demonstrate and uphold safety standards themselves, setting the tone for the entire workforce and reinforcing the importance of safety during outages. Empowerment and accountability. Empowering employees to take ownership of their safety and the safety of their colleagues, while holding everyone accountable for adhering to safety procedures and standards during outages. This leads to constant iteration, constant improvement, fostering a mindset of continuous learning and improvement, encouraging teams to reflect on past outage experiences, identify areas for enhancement, and implement proactive measures to mitigate risks in future outages. This, of course, also fosters collaborative teamwork. SMEs promote collaboration and teamwork across departments and disciplines to ensure smooth coordination and execution of outage activities with a focus on safety, efficiency, and minimizing downtime. And finally, adaptability and resilience. Equipping teams with the skills and mindset to adapt to unexpected challenges or changes during the outage, while maintaining a focus on safety and achieving outage objectives effectively. Now that we've considered many of the qualities and characteristics that a subject matter expert must deliver on site, let's look at the technical expertise by putting the E in SME. A subject matter expert must deliver the highest working knowledge of the outage technology. An SME offers insights, solutions, and troubleshooting expertise to address complex technical challenges encountered during routine maintenance activities. Ensure adherence to industry best practices, standards, and regulatory requirements to uphold operational excellence and safety protocols. This means subject matter experts use that technical knowledge to be proactive in problem solving. Subject matter experts evaluate journeyman and apprentice performance. SMEs' rigging certification and other relevant training come into play. SMEs understand industry standards and safety guidelines. And SMEs lead the team in compliance with environmental regulations and waste management strategies. Let's review how an SME may also help with project coordination while on site. They do this by collaborating closely with the superintendent and field engineer to strategize, plan, and execute tasks and outage schedules effectively. They facilitate communication channels within the team, ensuring clarity of roles, responsibilities, and project objectives. SMEs understand the chain of command. This can vary from job to job. SMEs proactively identify potential risks or bottlenecks and implement mitigation measures to maintain project timelines and quality standards. They do this by supporting the superintendent with broad overview of daily scope and crew assignments, typically 30 minutes to 1 hour prior to the shift start. This, of course, is subject to change from job to job. They support crews or partners with STA cards prior to each task. And while the task is in progress, if the plan changes or there is lack of clarity or scope of field procedure or live outage, SMEs enact stop work authority. Another essential responsibility is identifying challenges and obstacles. Because of the special relationship the SME has embedded within the craft, An SME may be the first to notice site or crew obstacles and challenges. Though they may be great problem solvers, SMEs are not expected to fix issues on their own. Identifying issues or potential issues and working with site leadership on solutions is a large part of the process and a step in the right direction. Here are some of the most common challenges faced on site today, starting with safety compliance. SMEs help ensure compliance with safety regulations and protocols to minimize the risk of accidents or injuries on site, and implementing safety measures such as STA cards and PPE. Variation in skill level. The variation among craft workers, including experienced workers, apprentices, and those with limited experience, is a challenge. SMEs help ensure tasks are assigned appropriately to match skill levels while providing training and support as needed. Communication challenges. Overcoming any communication barriers and ensuring clear, effective communication with millwright craft workers, specialty services, field engineer, site safety personnel, etc. Schedule pressures is a big one. We are always challenged with tight project schedules, deadlines, and changing priorities. Subject matter experts' objective should be ensuring quality and safety standards are upheld while respecting project milestones. Always communicate this with your superintendent. Productivity and efficiency. Balancing the need for productivity and efficiency with the safety and quality standards of the project while addressing any specific issues or bottlenecks that may arise to maintain project timelines and budgets. Conflict identification. From time to time, SMEs may spot interpersonal conflicts on site. This is where that embedded SME relationship comes into play again. They may be the first line of defense in helping to address those conflicts or disputes and help resolve issues promptly and professionally to maintain productivity and morale, and to foster a collaborative and respectful work environment. Be sure to always communicate with your superintendent, particularly with any kind of conflict identification and resolution. We've reached our last bullet point of measuring effectiveness and performance. SMEs can measure this effectiveness and performance as indicated by zero safety incidents or quality escapes during outages. This is also indicated through positive feedback from superintendents and field engineers, highlighting effective leadership, technical proficiency, and teamwork exhibited by the SME and their crew. We have reached the conclusion of this training. SME leadership is led with technical proficiency and a dedication to safety and quality. The key points outlined in this presentation are here to help guide you to be a successful leader on outages. Your value lies in prioritizing safety and quality in every task, consistently and without compromise, day in and day out. Being the presence at the ground level, you fulfill one of the most crucial functions within our company. Thank you for viewing this training. Please be sure to follow the self-service portal prompts to acknowledge your understanding of this video and receive credit. Thank you and have a great, safe day.